Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzou. You're watching my channel Mizzou14, and I'm here doing a review of an episode of Pose. Alright, season 2, episode 4. Before I start, please, if you lose my channel, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. If you like everything, please put the like button, hit the subscribe button, the red button. Also hit the notification bell so you can be notified of all my videos, and make a comment with you. I mean, I do a lot of videos lately, and I'm gonna continue to do more content. Once I get 100 subscribers, I will first do my first service time. So I'm excited. I'm almost there, y'all. So alright, here's those posts. We had a 2 weeks break, but it was very not we had a week break, not 2 weeks break. We had a week break. And this episode was very sad and touching, but also a celebration. That's how I like it. And I'm gonna get to it because it was very emotional at some points. It's like one part really got to me, but it was a good scene. It was show something how one person could impact the whole community and how it could shift the focus of different people, different people in the community as well. Because sometimes things could be so crazy that it takes something as a event to really make people realize that we need to have some change, and it's progressing. So the episode started with a Vogan. It was a Vogan called lofting. The category was lofting, where you break, you gotta dance and everything. What you gotta do and mix Vogan and turn to a twist in dancing. So people was doing that thing, and there was one guy. He broke the house down. He break down the house down like he was rebopping, doing this stuff, spinning on his head, like over time. So that killed that, and it got all tens. Right. So it was like after that, like we would sit down. Nobody could go after that unless they got brave enough and bold. But guess who was brave enough and bold to do that? Candy. When Candy came out, I said, Candy, bitch. No, you didn't, Candy. I was laughing. I said, it had to be Candy. Candy don't give a damn what happened. She could lose. She be laughed upon. She be a joke though, people would laugh at her, but Candy would do what Candy would do, and she don't care what people would say. And I like that of her, because sometimes, like, I do what I'm gonna do, and I don't like what people say, and I was like, listen, I'm gonna do me. I don't care, you laugh at me, I don't care. Just like, at the end of the day, it's one life, it's gonna be my life to live. And that's how Candy is. So it's like, she came, she did her little, and they would say, Playtale said, oh, when he saw Candy walk out, he said, oh no, here goes this bitch again. Here she go. Let's go. I said, Candy, what you doing, girl? And all that stuff. And she said, I'm voguing because I'm voguing at Madonna. I'm bringing them to the thing. He said, girl, you just sit down. I said, told you, you don't need to be here. Who you think you going to do this like that? He's like, all right. He was clowning her. And she said, why you didn't care for me? And like, I got what I need to do. I got what I need to do. And everything. I have it. I got what it takes. You always want to break it down. You said it's our time. It's our time. Everybody say, yeah, it's our time. You keep saying it's our time. But when I come in here, you always want to clown me. I let you know, I have talent. I have heart. I have brave. And I'm going to show everyone in the world what it is about me. And I was like, I'm going to let everybody know that I'm here. And I'm going to be seen. I said, go ahead, Candy. Go ahead. And Playtale said, you know what? Check the score. She get 5, 5, a 0. I said, damn, a 0? She a 0? And it was hurt Candy. And it crushed her. And Candy came with this long, like, blonde ass wig with the kind of bustier thing out there. And it was this outfit. Candy, it's just Candy. That's how she is. She's funny. She make you laugh. And she gonna do what she gotta do. And she does have heart. So, that was that. Alright, so Playtale and Blanca went to see Dr. Judy because they wanted to do something about the AIDS cabaret to bring some awareness. So they went in the hospital, and this lady was voguing and stuff like that. They said, oh, hey, go girl, but you need to look in the mirror so you work on your moves. So like that. So Dr. Judy. And Playtale was so excited. He said, no, we got to do this AIDS cabaret to spread awareness, to make money, all that stuff like that. And Dr. Judy said, we're not here for that. Because he was so excited to talk about this. So we're going to have a big crowd. I want you there. And all that stuff. You can bring your lady friend. That's like your girlfriend and stuff. We're going to be there. And he said, we're not telling him to talk about that. He said, what are we talking about? Don't tell me this is going to be an intervention. I'm really done with this interventions. I had enough. And she would say, listen, look at this. Blanca chart. She was low in count, and while she had to take an AZT, her numbers are going up. And she said, I want to know why you're not taking it. He said, I'm not taking that. She said, why you don't want to take ACT? He said, I don't want to care for that. I want to take a holistic approach of getting myself better. And she said, you Blanca told me what you was doing like that. Because she said, oh, really? I said, Blanca, you tell everything, girl. So basically, Pray Tell was slapping butter, whatever. And I think some mashed potatoes that he had, slapping butter and olive oil on a big bowl of mashed potatoes. And he was eating that up. She said, you could tell me if you was eating 2 pounds of butter, and made me tell me that you are looking to better yourself in your blood cells, so why you don't take the medication to help you out? She said, I don't want to take that. I want to take a holistic approach, and I can't do this and that, something like that, and I don't want to deal with this. You know what? Y'all blowing my high right now. I had a good mood, so I'm going to go and make sure I have the rest of a good day because y'all just messed it up. And I said, oh, Pray Tell. I was there because at the time, I didn't ever heard about the AZT, but I know at the back of the days, medicine wasn't that advanced, like I keep saying that. So it was that one drug that had a lot of people say they had a lot of side effects as top of what it's supposed to cure you. So it hurts more than it helps. But at sometimes, that's only an option they had. So sometimes it could help you if you really work it. And Dr. Judy, it's like she won't give them something that will mess them up. She will give them something that will measure help them. And I guess it was so drugs that was taken for the wealthy people, so like that, to get them drugs to get the people. So when they die and get their medication. So they gave the Blanca, her cells was proven. So Pray Tell needs to. She said he don't want to do that. So he went to a board meeting with the council, the board council, the boardroom council, and talk about things. So like that. They would talk about to get some funding and money for these trophies. So the trophy is not cheap. We need some money for that. We're gonna try to maybe get donations, something like that. We're gonna try to do new categories, and what else they talk about? They were saying new categories, some trophies, and yeah, and toning down the remembrance of people who died and stuff like that because it's becoming too much. So niggas can keep it short and simple. They say good. But they did talk about it. Say, you know what about we gonna add lip sync? Tim Henson said, hush. Oh, we're not doing that. You want to go to lip sync? You better take your ass to the figure bars with the figure white men who want to train your ass and get drunk and do what they do, make a fool of it with the bars. But we're not having that in the ballroom scene. So Candy overheard this shit and she said, That's exactly. She said, Candy, where you come from? Oh, you follow me, bitch? Oh, you following me? Like, she said, yes, I heard that. I heard from little birdie that you go down here having a meeting. So I want to came and get my little 2 cents about this little category. Let's go about this little new category. It could help the ball, and we'll be the good ball rolling. But basically, Candy does co-sign the lip sync. He said, listen, the lip syncing will be great, and it will add value to the thing. He said, no, I'm not adding no lip syncing and all that sort of that. It's not going to happen, all that craziness. You can get your ass out of here and think you got all that. Bye. I said, keep dismissing Candy. Like, you really keep dismissing her and saying, no, it's not happening. And she said she could be good or something. It could be great. He said, no, it's not happening. So basically shut it down. And he shut her down. And he shut her down. She just grabbed the knife. She said, ooh, I'm going to get you. He said, what you going to do, stab me to death? Go ahead and do it. And she stopped it. And I was like, no, I didn't get any. Because, Pray Tell don't really care for Candy. And we find out why he was like that to her. So I'm going to explain that later. He never cared for Candy. He didn't like her. So like, for whatever reason, he didn't really care for her. He never impressed her. She could never impress him. Whatever she do, it would never be enough for Pray Tell. It was the reason. Some people do that because they don't like you. They probably don't like you. Or they're probably jealous of you. They're envious of you. Something that you have that they don't like. They don't got something going for themselves, so they started hating on you. They don't like you, and they're going to try and tear you down. But Candy never let that get to her. But sometimes, every now and then, she get upset because she was like, why? All these people getting chances, but not me? All right, let me go to that. I'll explain that later. All right. So she walked out. So the people was in the house. Blanca and them was in the house. And, wait, hold up. What was that? Where was that? And it was in the house. Oh yeah. Then it was the next category. It was higher than heaven. It was an avant-garde kind of category. You gotta take it to the top. It gotta be something out of the order that people never seen. That would be fashionable and also in a ballroom. So one lady had this nice little like a blue kind of face with the hair kind of air with a white little dress. It was nice. It was cool. And then the next lady had like a silver type of outfit, like an angel outfit and a spacey kind of thing. Then the last chick came with a really avant-garde out of the top with a bird nest looking like a bird cage herself in the outfit with the bird the hair wrapped around the nest cage and then like a little fake bird there and then it had a little outfit look like she was wrapped in a bird cage like she was like a freaking nesting and she got all 10 so she killed it. But through the midst of it, Angel got Blanca. He said, come on, man, got cover me, got cover me. She said, what? What's going on? Got cover me. Basically, Lulu is crying. Lulu is crying, and she said she haven't seen Candy for 2 days. She was calling Candy, something like that, because she said money was tight in the house. And you know, Candy, sometimes she does what she got to do to get money. So she haven't come back. She usually come back. She never returned, and I'm scared. It was like, what's going on? She said the last time I checked, she was in a freaking motel room at the time. She said she was saying she was doing something tricking tricks in the motel. She said, oh my God, that's not safe. I told her I don't know why she was doing that, but she said we need the money was tight. She said I told her not to do that, but you know, Candy gonna do what Candy gonna do. And I said, yeah, that's what. So she said, did you go down there to check she was there? She said, no, I did not check. She was scared. I said, there, if you would have checked, I don't know. So what happened that Blanca and Lulu went to the hotel, not hotel, the motel. And then the freaking hotel manager, the rude guy, was like, I don't know what was going on. She said, did you see this lady? He said, listen, the rooms are rented about an hour. So there's a lot of ladies come and go. A lot of people come and go. So I don't know what to tell you all stuff. He said, listen, all that stuff. And she said, did you talk about the vanity? She said, she usually told me she always come here and she always get the freaking room 44 with the vanity because it was at the vanity. And he said, no, people come and go. So I don't know what to tell you. So one people came and put a key at the thing, and they realized they saw key 44 was still missing. She said, well, somebody's in there. Can we go in there and knock on the door and see if she's there? And she said, no, that's not happening. So she said, here's my number. Take my number down and get the picture, and you could call me when you see Candy. So they went home in the house, and Blanca, you know how Blanca is. Like, no matter how much they fall apart, how much they bicker and all that stuff, they're still sisters. So she was like, listen, because they still was in the same house under Electra. So freaking they was playing flyers. So Blanca said, there's not gonna be no freaking Friday night event. We need to get these things together so we can get Candy. We got to find her, and we not stopping, we not falling asleep or nothing like that until we get Candy home. So Poppy's on phone duty, people's on doing flyers and everything. So the phone rang, so Poppy said, I won't handle it. He got the phone call, and they said, Ma, here. And they talked to the Ma, and I guess it was the hotel manager, somebody told her the news. So she said, here, this is Blanca, and told her the news. Came in, Angel was laying on Blanca's lap, and Blanca was up. I guess she was trying to wait up. So the door was knocking. Was knocking. Here come Lulu. Lulu said, you know what's up, what's going on, what happened? But Blanca was trying to wait till Electra get there. But she said, no, just tell me. And basically, when Blanca told us that, she told us that they have found Candy. No. She told us that Candy is dead. I said, what? Wait, hold up. When I heard that, I was like, really? Candy is dead? What the hell happened? I was like this. I was like, what? I was literally like that. I said, what happened? What the hell happened? Like, they didn't tell us what transpired. We didn't see no scene. Oh, we was like, hold up. How the hell she just died like that? So Lulu asked Blanca what happened. So basically, and this was the time that Electra came there, because Lulu couldn't wait to hear the news, but Blanca told her that she's dead. So she just said, what happened? So basically, the hotel manager came and said after we left him, he said he was worried about something. So he got the things room clean. One lady's service was cleaning up the rooms, and he was worried. So check the rooms. She cleaned it. got the bed sheet, and then when she saw across the room, she saw a bloody towel. And if she saw the bloody towel, she opened the closet door and she found Candy lying on the floor. I said, oh no, she got killed. Somebody killed her. And it seemed like somebody killed her for whatever reason. I guess they probably was hating that, or they found out she was trans or something like that, and they didn't like her, or they liked that she was trans, but then they got something going out of hand, and they killed Candy for it because they felt type of way after they probably did something with her, and they was like, you know what, no, just like that, or they think that she was playing them, whatever the reason, she got killed. And I would say it must be some hateful bastards that did that shit to her, and then leave and left her like that in a closet, and I didn't call, did nothing. So that's why I was like, wow. So they were trying to get the body because basically they said we can't have her go somewhere like hospital, whatever it is. We need to get her body so we can get her proper burial or something like that. So Elektra and Blanca will go to get the body and try to get the body, while they say Angel called the parents. And alright, so Angel was upset. She said, what we would do? See, this has happened to us. This is like the 8th girl that happened died because people like them outside don't care for us. They don't really care for us because Elektra say, listen, you know, whatever happened, they're not going to really care for what's going on. Even though it's a trans woman that died, they're not going to let it pass and blow off. They don't care about our community, that's what it be all. So Andrew said, what's the point? What are we supposed to do this for? It's like that. We got to do this. It's like we got to make a stand. We got to fight. We got to do everything because this is like a lot of people who do this for us, and we can't stand in here. This is 8 girl, man. We can't stand for this. So that's what they want to do. Pay the funeral service and say we got to do a celebration for Blanca, not for Blanca, celebration for Candy, and that's what exactly we're going to do. So that's what she dedicated the task. All right, so Dr. Judy, Elektra, and Blanca was at the hospital with the place where Candy's body was at, and I guess Angel called the parents. Dr. Judy said, oh, how you doing with something like that? You gay, I'm gay, what's up, it's fine, all that stuff, what's going on, I heard about you and your partner, how's things going? He said it's fine, all that stuff. But she was talking to him, Judy was doing all the talking, and she was talking to him and stuff like that, and said, listen, I would just like this, you know, can we get the body and stuff like that, we don't want this going on, whatever, being lost, we need to get the body so we give her a proper beautiful burial or something like that, a funeral. He said, no, I can't do that. I'm breaking all the rules. I'm breaking laws if I do that, release it to you because you're not family or you're not kin, next of kin. So basically she said, listen, and he was talking about how it didn't work out with, she was like, asking him like, how it didn't work out with the partner you was dating with, and I heard about this. She said, oh, really, all that stuff. So that's how it started. And then she said, you know what, let me change this. And then she gave him perspective that let him change his mind. And which I said, that's very true up to today. I mean, it's getting better, but it's still a long way to go. Well, it's got better now, but up to that point, to now, it was hard. Well, how he said, what about if you and your partners got to stay together? Y'all did get whatever we got to do, stay together or get married or been a long time. I don't think back then it was illegal. It was illegal to get married, so it was not recognized. So how do you be with a partner for a while? And y'all stayed together for like certain plus years, and then your partner died. And then your family, you can't claim the rights to your partner because you're not a family. And then your parents will ban you for seeing the hospital room, ban you from funerals, stuff like that. You can't even see the person you've been with for all this long ass time. How will you feel? Will you like that? And since you can't have no rights, then you wouldn't have no rights, even you with that person for a long time. So he said, listen, Blanca Elektra is the only family that Candy have. So he said, he got up, he said, you know what? That does make sense, and I will feel bad if that ever happened to me. Like I can't claim the body or be there because I'm not a family, and I'm wasting all my time be with the person. And then when the family come and they just knock me out the box, and that's how it happens. So he got the paperwork. He said, "Here, tell me the funeral that you're gonna have this thing, and we're gonna send it to there." So there was that. They happy. So Blanca, Angel, Elektra went to the funeral place. They said it'd be 2 hours like that. This is how it was. And crazy, and we got them together. They looked at it. They had Candy looking old as a motherfucker. I was like, that's look at Candy. I was thinking they was gonna look at the body and say, that's not Candy, something like that. So they got the wrong person. But it was like, no, that was Candy, but it just like her hair, her makeup, her hair is like freaking crazy. And it wasn't too much of the hair. I think it was mostly the makeup that make her look old. She said, oh, we can't have her look like my Aunt Carol or something like that. So she said, lady, get your purses. We got 2 hours. And they got the purses together and fix her makeup up. They were all three of them together. And they looked nice. They made Candy looking nice. So this was the funeral. And Pray Tell did the funeral. And he said, you know what? Y'all know I can't stand the bitch. Like, we had a hard time. But at the end of the day, no matter how much we fight, we family. We fight like family. But that was my sister. And that was that. She always had good energy. She was always loud. She made it known. She was the bravest person that we ever known. And that's how Candy was. She was always, no matter what people said about her, she always gonna be true to herself. And that's what Candy, good qualities. So they was talking in the funeral, and then they said moment of silence. And this is why I like that, how some of the characters got like a image of Candy, and she was talking to them up there, like giving them guidance and like an angel type of thing, and talking to them and affect them each of their lives. So basically, Pray Tell was first. So Pray Tell was there, and I guess he was going in his conscience to say, can she forgive me? Because how much shit he was giving her, she wouldn't know forgive her. She said, oh, I forgive you. He said, what? Hold up. She said, yeah, you hear me? I forgive you. It was Candy. And she talked to each of them in conscience. He said, I forgive you and everything. And she said, you know what? I'm going to be beautiful. I'm going to be great. And then all that stuff. And I've been to Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, all the finest trees you could be. But I just want to know why you never cared for me. Why I was never impressed. I never impressed you. Why you was a bad asshole to me? So he said, baby, when I look at you, you was black, you was feminine, you was very unapologetic, you was loud, and that's all the qualities that I hid in myself, that I see in myself, and I didn't want to accept it. So you exhibit all the qualities that I wanted, and I was too ashamed to express that. So I hid my part of myself and hating you because you lived your truth, and I was not living mine. So she said, what good of everybody's opinions of you if you dead? And I was like, that is so true. Like, what the opinions do if you get dead? Like, so what? Live your life. Because at the end of the day, once you die, it's over. So she said maybe you was doing what you could do to protect yourself. And he said maybe that was. And that was that. And I said that was a good touching thing for them. Because he said, and she said, I'm going to do me and I'm going to live my life. And he said that's another part. He was very jealous of how brave and how she was. And he said, okay, and everything. And that was that. And he said, go live your life and live your truth. And just do you, basically. So that took a toll on, that took a personal thing on thing. So Blanca said, Pray Tell, go back up. So we went back up, and everybody had this moment of silence to speak to her. So Angel was next. And Angel was crying, dear God, like that, because they was sisters, they was cool. And Candy told Angel, listen, I see you got that money and stuff like that in the back of your pocket, like you go back to her if just because the model is happening. I said, listen, stop that. I better not see you no more, man. I better not see you tricking anymore. You better do this modeling thing. This modeling, even though it's new to you, you gonna make the way for other girls like me. You gonna pave the way. So do that. And she said, I don't know how to go work. There's nobody like me out there. She said, stop downing yourself. You got this, and you gonna be great. So no more of that shit. And if you do that, I'm gonna hunt your ass. And you won't have no rest. You will not rest. You will not peace. You will have anything if I see you doing that trick. Do the modeling again and span and pack the world. You will influence the people, and you will be it. And I said that's all the things she needed. And then I saw Candy sitting down humming when Blanca, because Blanca was humming. And then the time after Angel saw Candy, she went in the hallway. Lulu could not see it. Lulu didn't want to see Candy like that. She had a hard time, so she went in there. And Lulu and Candy had like this, like a good relationship at the same time. Most of the times they have is bad, but it was close and connected. And it's not like a bond to the it's not like you can't break that bond they had. Lou didn't really care for Candy like that. They didn't really like her, but at the same time, you know that she still needed her because they had always do things together. So that's the memory she had. So Lulu said she was so crying, and she was like, all of a sudden, she said, you know what? I hate you. I took the pen off, took the thing off, going crazy. I said, oh, that is crazy anger. Like, she just really misplaced, not this anger, but she just really distraught. So she had a different reaction to everybody else. Everybody said, well, girl, she going crazy. Went outside, smoked a cigarette. Again, he said, you know that stuff you was ripping off my body was never yours. She said, yeah. But she said, I know you never liked me. And she said, cool, but what's up? And when she said, we had a lot of hard times because you always give me a hard time while I craziness. I felt like I was always your shadow. And she said, it was never all bad. Maybe we did this, maybe we do that. And it was all reminiscent. And she started laughing. She said, you know what time you pie, yes, I'm not here, all that stuff. When time goes by, you're going to realize I'm not here. And you're going to really miss me. And they're going to be gone. It's like that. And then you're going to realize I'm not by our side. You're going to be looking for me. But she said, time heals wounds. Then something that we never did if I was alive. I said, oh shit, that is so true. So then the parents was there because Electra said, yo, these two people work back trying to steal the food or stuff. She said, what do you want me to do? Go back and tell her. So then we met the parents, Candy's parents. And they took, then he said, listen, Candy, he said, oh, he was this. This was my son. He said, go pay your respects. And this part got me crying because she talked to her parents, and it was very emotional. That I was holding it together until that part came, and they had to pour their feelings out. And then Katie started crying to the mom because she talked to the mom and said, "Listen." And she said, "I don't know." She said, "Listen, I was wearing your wigs, and I was doing this for you. I was doing that. You didn't see. You didn't show no reaction. You didn't beat me in the head. You didn't spank me. You didn't tell me to stop. You didn't scold me. You didn't do none of that." When you rejected me, that was the hardest thing I ever did. She said, it's not like I rejected. It's like I didn't know. I didn't know how to handle someone like you. I didn't know rule book to do something. I said, just my love and acceptance. That's all she wanted. And she said, you know what? I will miss you. And that's to say, I should have wished I had a chance. She said, I miss you. She said, I miss you too. And then the father, it was realized that the father was very encouraging. The father seen her. She said the first time she ever had been seen was from her father. And that gave her the courage that she always needed to be the one person that she was. And that's that. And she said she remembered the time the best Christmas has that she was asking for a dollhouse. 2 birthdays, Christmas, or whatever thing. He was asking for it. He went to God that every time at nighttime he would put that dollhouse together, He said he wanted to give something that his daughter ever wanted. And I was like, oh my gosh. I said that was the biggest hero. And that's like his father. Her father was the biggest hero. The person that seen her the first. See who she really was. And she would appreciate that. She said, I love you. He said, I can't let you go. He said, you just got to let me go, Daddy. And they let her go, sat down. And that's that. They made an announcement that they gonna do a lip sync service to the ball, every ballroom scene. Nights they gonna have a lip sync service called Candy Sweets, and I forgot the last name. They said Candy Sweets something, and it will be a lip sync service in honor of Candy. So they can decide that. I said, oh yes, that was nice. And then the Pro Bowlers lift her up and transition her to the funeral to the ballroom where she had her lip sync, and she did. Never Knew Love Like This Before by Stephanie Mills. Did the great lip sync service, and she said she knew I would kill that, and he said, yeah, I know you would. And she did that lip sync service, and she was celebrating. It was all about her. She interacted with the crowd. She got her trophy things, and it was nice how it was a celebration of her life and go to the heaven, and it was a transition for her death and her energy living to heaven. It's something, a spotlight that she wanted, that's something to honor her. She did her lip sync service, and then she walked out, do this like that, and closed the door, and it was so great. And from that, Pray Tell made the decision that, you know what, I'm gonna take this pills, because he said he realized that Candy death woke them, and also the young ones had dreams and thing. They had all the time to work, and I'm here and wasting my time doing it. So I'm gonna take this pills. I'm gonna live my life, and that's what. And Blanca took her pills with him, and they took it together, and that was that. that was Pose, y'all. It was a good episode. Sorry I was talking for so long, but I wanted to explain it because it was very touching. It was nice. And I go Miss Candy. I go Miss Candy crazy behind, but Candy's gone, y'all. It's no more. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And talk to y'all later. Peace.